Hey everybody, this is Craig with Quality Water Treatment, also known as Craig the Water Guy. Thank you for visiting us today. I really appreciate you taking the time to look at our business and look at our SoftPro water softeners. Quality Water Treatment has been in business since 1990, and we put a lot of time and effort into making sure that we supply the best water softeners on the market, as well as the best service that you could possibly get. We put a lot of time and effort into making sure our customers are happy because we know without customers we don't have a business. So our customers are extremely important to us. So this video here is going to be about 15 minutes long, but it is very informative. It's going to go through each one of our systems or SoftPro water softeners with you to help you make the best buying decision. This is a big investment for you and your family, and these systems last for a very long time. So we just want to make sure that we get you going in the right direction here so you can, again, make the proper buying decision when you're ready to purchase the system. So we're going to start off with our SoftPro water softeners in general. SoftPro water softeners are manufactured by the second largest water treatment manufacturer in the world. Quality Water Treatment has contracted with them to build systems for us under our brand name, under SoftPro Water Systems. The manufacturer builds these same systems for a lot of different companies under different brand names. So getting parts, service, and stuff like that for these systems will never be an issue for you because the parts and everything that are used to build these systems are by that one manufacturer that manufactures for all kinds of different companies out there under different brand names. Okay, so I just want to set your mind at ease on that if it was ever on your mind to begin with. All right, so as far as the manufacturer goes, okay, the manufacturer actually manufactures water treatment equipment. They manufacture these water softeners as a complete system. So what they have done with these, because of the fact that the systems are manufactured by the manufacturer themselves, they have sent these systems into a company called IAPMO, which is a third-party rating agency. IAPMO was founded by former employees at WQA, also known as Water Quality Association, which is also a third-party rating agency. So these systems have been tested and gone through all the different rigorous testing and for quality and endurance as well as how well they work. And they have been given a platinum seal of approval by IAPMO. Okay. The other thing is because we purchase these and have them built under our brand name directly from the manufacturer, we actually have these systems directly shipped to you from the manufacturer. So there is no third party hands on these systems. They go from the manufacturer directly to you, which is a big plus for you. There's not multiple shipping back and forth to different warehouses and people, messing with stuff. Everything is right there for you. The systems come pre-programmed for the basic programming for the systems to be set up as high efficiency systems. That programming can be changed by the customer, either by using the manual or by giving us a call on the phone number on our website, and we can actually go over that with you to have the system set up in a different way if need be. But in most cases, the high efficiency setting that the systems come with is set there to save you up to 75% in salt per regeneration and 64% on water per regeneration by using the upflow technology with the new waste technology that's built into the control valves on these systems. It's not your standard water softener like Fleck and Clack and Whirlpool and Connecticut, those other systems that you see being sold all over the place. Those are all downflow water softeners, and they do not have the new age technology. They don't have precision brining. There's a lot of different key features of these SoftPro valves that make these systems extremely efficient, and that's the way they're programmed. Again, they can be changed to be different, but it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to run them any other way. There's been a lot of engineering and thought process put into these systems to make them as efficient as they possibly can, so you're not wasting a lot of salt and a lot of water. Okay, so our our SoftPro Pure system here is our 3/4 inch control valve. The 3/4 inch control valve is great for smaller homes with 3/4 inch plumbing. The system comes with 8% crosslink resin here in the tank. Our systems, all of our SoftPro systems, are delivered to you fully loaded with the resin, all the way up to 48,000 gray capacity. Anything over 48,000 is only going to be partially loaded, and you will receive a funnel, a media funnel, to add the additional resin to the tank that will come with the system when it's delivered. We can't ship them completely loaded above 48,000 gray capacity because they're too heavy and they go over the weight limit for your delivery companies like UPS and Federal Express, for instance. Okay. The system comes with the fiberglass tank that is also manufactured by the same manufacturer, and the control valve itself is a high efficiency new age technology control valve. The system is upflow. All of our SoftPro water softeners are upflow. So the water runs down through the distributor tube and comes up through the resin. Your downflow systems that you see all over the place, they run downward through the resin and upward through the distributor tube. So they're not as efficient. Okay. This particular system here has a 5-year manufacturer warranty, and we have extended the warranty as a SoftPro warranty for an additional 2 years. So you get a total warranty of 7 years on the pure control valve through quality water treatment. The tanks, the mineral tank and the brine tank, both have a manufacturer lifetime warranty on them when you purchase them as a complete system, which is what you would be doing here. Okay. So as far as going back to the savings, average family of 4 will save up to $220 per year in salt and water alone. That is going to vary, of course, depending on water usage and how hard your water is and how you size your system. You could use the water softener sizing calculator to do that. That's a lot of money, folks. I mean, these systems last a very long time. 15 plus years is average. You figure this is cut it down to $100 a year in savings. You figure within 6 or 7 years, your average size system is paid for itself. And then after that, it's just basically a savings back in your pocket every single year, as well as not going out and having to add heavy bags of salt to your salt tank on a regular basis because they go through so little salt on a regular basis. So there's no concerns about that as well. So all the benefits are there for you. So let's go to our SoftPro Elite Basic. Our SoftPro Elite Basic system is our most popular model. That is a 1-inch control valve, 1-inch ported all the way through. It's one of the very few control valves on the market that are actually 1-inch all the way through. So this system gives you higher flow rates with less pressure drop than your pure 3/4 inch systems and your other water softeners out there, like the Fleck, for instance, the Fleck 5600 SXT. So this system here is also upflow with the new age technology. We have upgraded the resin to a 10% crosslink resin versus the standard 8% that everybody uses. The reason why we go with a 10% on this is because 10% resin is more durable against chlorine and chloramines. Chlorine and chloramines are used on city water municipal supply to kill the bacteria before the water gets to your home. The issue is that chlorine is enemy number one to resins. That's what tears up the resins and depletes its performance, and basically ends up turning the resin into mush over a period of time. The 10% crosslink resin is more durable against the chlorine and chloramine, so it's going to perform better for a longer period of time and last a lot longer as well. We have also added a neoprene, black neoprene washable jacket. It unzips from the tank so you can wash it. That neoprene jacket gives the system a really nice sleek look. It keeps things clean because it is a washable jacket. It protects it from weather and from sun and what have you not, especially if it's outdoors. Also, if you just happen to have it in a garage and you're walking by with a shovel or something like that, if you hit the jacket with that shovel or that rake, It might scratch the jack a little bit, but you're not going to damage your tank. The brine tanks, all of our brine tanks come with a brine well with a safety float with a salt platform at the bottom. The safety float is to keep the brine tank from overfilling all over the ground if there ever is a problem with the system. And the salt platform itself is to help keep the salt from bridging up on you, from hardening up above the water level. Okay. Now, this system here has a 7-year manufacturer control valve warranty, and quality water treatment. SoftPro Water Systems has added an additional 3 years to that warranty, extended it. So your total warranty on this valve between manufacturer warranty and quality water treatment SoftPro Water Systems is a total of 10 years. The tank, the mineral tank, and the brine tank has a manufacturer warranty, has a complete system for lifetime that you own the system. And the system comes with a total bypass valve. It's the same with the Pure systems. All of our SoftPro systems come with a bypass valve. Now, we do offer, when you're checking out on these systems, when you order them, you'll get an offer to purchase 18-inch stainless steel quick connect hoses. The nice thing about this quick connect hoses is it makes it real simple for the DIY person to install these systems, even a plumber for that matter. They're quick connect John Guest on one side, which will actually, you can either go 3/4 inch or 1 inch with those, and they'll slide over PVC pipe, they'll slide over PEX, as well as copper. They just clamp right over that pipe and you're ready to go. The other end fits and slides right into the back of the bypass valve of these systems, and then we have a red clip that clips over the top of it that holds them in place. So very easy to install these systems by using the quick connect hoses that are offered on the website when you go to check out. I highly recommend that you use that. It's going to save you a lot of time and energy. Okay. To go over the Elite Basic here a little bit. The Elite Basic features here, the high performance features that makes the SoftPro systems in general, specifically the SoftPro Elite Basic, so much better than any other water softener on the market, are these features. I'm going to read these to you real quick, and of course you can see them for yourself on our website on the same page. The systems have reverse flow regeneration with precision brining. Your traditional downflow softeners such as Fleck and Clack softeners deplete the unused portion of the resin bed with every regeneration. It's like draining the gas tank in your car every time before filling it up. Okay? The other thing this system has here is it has reverse flow regeneration. So it drives the hardest minerals up through the already depleted resin and out the drain. This saves both salt and unused portions of the resin for future use. Okay, so that's part of the salt saving feature on the system. It also has precision brining, which saves additional salt by only pre-making 70% of the brine. Just before the regeneration, the computer calculates the precise amount of brine top-off needed to regenerate only the depleted resin, saving up to 30% of salt per regeneration. Another salt saving feature. The SoftPro Elite Basic also has a municipal backwash cycle preset, which reduces backwash frequencies for clean water supplies. The sanitary system flush on the Elite Basic flushes stagnant water every 7 days of non-water usage. So let's say you take off for a week or so to go on vacation and nobody's using water. The system will do a quick backwash just to keep bacteria from growing within the system. It has a soft water quick charge mode, which ensures soft water during the unusually heavy water usage on the SoftPro Elite Basic. Another feature that it offers that the Pure doesn't offer. What that means, folks, is that let's say that you have a heavy water usage day and the computer on the system says, hey, you only have 100 gallons of water before the system runs out of soft water and needs to regenerate. Well, your normal water softeners out there, they'll run out of soft water on that day. So you go the rest of the day and pulling hard water into your home and your hot water heater. Hot water heater is kind of the key word here because it could take a day or so to get that hard water out of your hot water heater once it's in there. What this system will do is it'll say, well, based on previous usage, we're going to exceed these 100 gallons before the end of the day, before I could do a regeneration. So it does a 15-minute quick regeneration right then and there. And that 15-minute quick regeneration will give you enough soft water to get you through the rest of the day. And that is designated time, usually at 2 a.m. The system will do a full regeneration and recharge the reservoir 100%. Okay. The system also has a soft water brine tank refill, keeps the tank injectors cleaner, and keeps the brine tank cleaner. Okay. So that's all these bottom four here are the key features that the SoftPro Elite Basic has that the SoftPro Pure does not have. The rest of the features they all have. Okay, so that's your SoftPro Elite Basic, and that's why it's so popular. Besides the high flow and everything else, the next system is our SoftPro Elite Plus for city water. Okay, the SoftPro Elite Plus for city water is the same thing as the SoftPro Elite Basic. Same features, 10% resin, a neoprene jacket, same valve, same warranty. It's 1 inch all the way through. Okay. The difference is that this system uses a KDF 55 media guard filter at the bottom of the tank here. It's part of the distributor tube system, so it's about right around here. So as you use water, the water runs downward through the distributor tube, goes through the media guard filter, and upward through the resin, and then into home. What the Media Guard 55 does for city water is it removes chlorine from the water, which protects your resin, as well as it removes triethylene gases, which is the cancer-causing agents that comes with overchlorinating, as well as lead, heavy metals such as lead, copper, zinc, stuff like that. And it's bacteriostatic, so it will not let bacteria grow within the system. So the key benefits to the Media Guard 55 for you on city water is that you're protecting your resin bed, but more so, you're protecting your family by making sure that the chlorine, the heavy metals, triethylene gases are removed from the water for showering, brushing teeth, your everyday usage stuff. So it's a really nice to have that in that system. Now, as a disclosure here, so you guys don't make a mistake, just in case you happen to be one of those people that have one of those nice shower heads where you have multiple body sprayers on the wall, or multiple shower heads like rainwater shower heads, stuff like that, or a large garden tub with a big faucet on it, where these systems here, like the shower stall system with the multiple body sprayers and stuff like that in the wall, most of those systems take 12 to 14 gallons per minute to operate if you're going to run everything all at the same time in that shower head. This system here, because of the Media Guard filter, you are restricted to 14 gallons per minute peak flow rate with this system, regardless of what size it is. If you start getting up to like a 48,000 grain capacity, it pretty much tapers off at that point at 14 gallons per minute peak. And you can find that information on our specification tab right here. If you click on that, it'll go over different sizes and go over the different systems and packages with you, and it will give you those flow rates. The flow rates that you see are all based on peak flow rates, not the service flow rates. Okay. So if you just happen to have that type of setup where you need high flows, what we recommend that you do, regardless of what the sizing calculator tells you on our website, is go with a minimum of a 48,000 to a 64,000 grain capacity SoftPro Elite Basic, because that's not going to have the Media Guard filter in it, so it's going to give you the higher flow rates to accommodate what you need. Okay. Now the next one up is our SoftPro Elite Plus for well water. Again, the same exact system as a SoftPro Elite Basic, same resin, everything else is the same. It has a Media Guard KDF 85 in it. Now the KDF 85 attaches to the bottom of the valve, hangs down about right here. So water runs through, goes up through the resin, it goes through the KDF-85 and then to the home. What the KDF-85 does for well water is it will remove up to 2 parts per million sulfur, that stinky water that some people get in the cold water supply. It will remove up to 2 parts per million of that sulfur. Now, 2 parts per million sulfur, folks, is a lot of sulfur. It's very rare where we run across something with more than that. So chances are you're going to be okay with the Media Guard KDF-85 for that application. It also is bacteria static, so it won't let bacteria grow within the system. A lot of well water has iron bacteria in it. Iron bacteria is not harmful to you, but what it can do is plug up the resin bed and plug up the valve. This keeps that from growing within the system. Okay, so that's the benefits of the KDF-85 system. Our next system is our Elite Ultimate. Our Elite Ultimate system is basically for city water only. And the reason why it's for city water only is because we're using a upflow carbon filter. You don't want to use an upflow carbon filter on well water because well water can have a lot of debris and iron and stuff in it where it needs to be backwashed out. The upflow carbon filter does not backwash, so it's for city water only. I'm going to go over those features with you real quick. Okay. Now, the upflow carbon filter we use is a 1.5 cubic foot upflow carbon filter. It has the neoprene cleanable jacket on it. It has what we call a catalytic carbon in it. Now, most of your water treatment companies out there, they use a standard granulated activated carbon or a more popular coconut-based carbon. And those carbons are fine. But what we have done is we've upgraded this to a catalytic carbon. The reason we did that is because a lot of city water supplies, if they're not already using chloramine to disinfect your water instead of chlorine, a lot of them are turning to using chloramine because it's less expensive for them to operate their water treatment plants that way. Now, chloramine is an issue because it's harder to filter out as well as actually it's corrosive to your plumbing. It will actually start pitting your plumbing after a while. So it's really important, not just for health reasons, but it's really important to protect your plumbing, your investment in your home by removing that chloramine and chlorines from your water. So your standard carbons will do really well with chlorine, but they don't do real well with chloramine when it comes to higher flow rates. So when you're running a bathtub, taking a shower, something like that, your standard carbons don't really remove a very high percentage of chloramines, where the catalytic carbon that we offer, which is a more expensive carbon, will remove it at higher flow rates. Okay. The other benefit of having the upflow carbon filter in your home through your whole house is that there is a certain percentage of municipal supplies out there that have wastewater plants where they'll take the sewer water and they'll treat it and basically take a percentage of it, and that is used for municipal supply water. I know it's kind of gross, right? But that is the technology, and the water coming through, and about the time it gets to you is actually, treated very well. But there's a lot of things that they cannot remove, such as, pesticides, herbicides, petroleum products. The other thing that we've been seeing all over the news lately is people have been finding and testing and finding pharmaceuticals in their water, such as opioids, stuff like that. So this carbon filter is going to remove a very high percentage of that. So, you can take control of it for you and your family and just put the system in and be done with it and not really worry about those issues anymore. Okay. So the next thing the system does is goes through your SoftPro Elite Basic Water Softener, which is with the 10% resin. That never changes with these packages. Now, because you're using a 1.5 cubic foot carbon filter coupled with this, we don't recommend this for high flow applications. Again, it's going to restrict your water flow over and above what just the water softener itself will do. Okay. Now, what we've also done with this is we have coupled a high efficiency 5-stage 75 gallon per day reverse osmosis system. Now, this system here is not your normal everyday reverse osmosis system that you see being sold all over the place. This system here is high efficiency. It only wastes 1 gallon of water for every gallon that it makes. Your standard reverse osmosis systems waste 3 to 4 gallons of water for every gallon that they make. Now, that's very important because you're paying for your water on city water, and you don't want to be wasting a lot of it because it's going to cost you more money to operate the system. So we have done that to make sure that we get you the best of the best. The other thing we've done here is here at the top, you'll see this filter here. On your standard reverse osmosis systems, that filter is just a coconut a block filter, just to polish out the water before it goes to your RO faucet here and or to your ice maker, wherever else you're running it to. Now, anybody that's done any research on reverse osmosis systems, they've heard that the reverse osmosis systems pretty much strip everything out of the water. When that happens, it lowers the pH to about 6.5 to 6.7, which is acidic water. Your body doesn't do well in an acidic state. Body does better in an alkaline state. So what we have done is we have replaced this carbon filter up here with an alkalizer filter. The alkalizer filter is going to raise the pH back up over and above, most likely, what you had before the RO, which is going to be about 8.0 to 8.5. So this system is going to feed you purified, high alkaline water. It's a bottled water machine, folks. This is what bottled water companies use, as well as the water dispensers you see at the store that you utilize. Those are reverse osmosis systems. And if you notice, even on some of those systems, they'll say minerals added back to the water, basically alkalized water. This is what the system's going to do for you. It's going to alkalize the water and purify the water for you. Now, the faucet that we use is not your standard cheap chrome faucet with a plastic handle. This here is a long reach swivel faucet with a nice chrome decorative handle on it, so you don't have to worry about the black plastic cheap handle busting off and leaking on you. Now, what we've also do for our customers is that if you happen to have a decorative faucet in your kitchen that's a different color, you can send us a picture through our contact page of your faucet, and we will send you what we have to see if there's anything there that will match what you have. You can let us know if any of it does, and we'll actually exchange straight across for this chrome faucet for the faucet that matches your application best when we ship out the system to you. Okay. So that's all of our systems. I hope this was helpful for you, and thank you for hanging in there to watch this video. And if you have any questions, please give us a call or use our live chat or send us an email. We're very easy to get a hold of. And thank you for calling, and have a blessed day.